Welcome to the live, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm trying out my, a little bit different. Usually I prop the phone up just on top of the bread boxes, and I am using my tripod. So it's like a little bit different, but hopefully it works out well. I think I'm doing everything right. I think. Oh, I see some hearts in here. Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, the cargo hustler. I'm a little early today. It was convenient, so I hopped on. Hi, Gayla Faye. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Robert. Hi, Birdie. You never caught me on a live, Debbie? Well, welcome. Welcome to the live chat. This is a time that I go live. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Special K. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Ninja Queen. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Darla. Marianne, Brenda. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Emily. Yeah, I like to go every other Sunday, so it was time. Yeah, there are a lot of people coming in the lives. Could you remember to hit the thumbs up button on your way into the live? So I like to go at the same time, so you guys kind of know every other, sometimes every week. But last week I didn't go live on Sunday. I went on Saturday morning as a surprise live. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Oh, I need my glasses. See, I cannot read the comments without these. Julie Silva, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing well, and Ruby is doing well. So I'll fill you in, you guys. There's a few things, you know, I'll fill you in. Ruby is not here. She's having a sleepover for a couple nights, and there's something I need your advice about, you guys. I want your opinion on a few things. So I'll put a poll up. We'll do that in a little bit. I just want to say hi to everybody. Yeah, she has fun. You know, it's good for her to socialize for a little bit, and I have a couple spots around the country where it's good for her to play with. So I have a spot where she can run around and interact and get a lot of, like, all day outside, because yeah, I do go to a dog park like twice, sometimes 3 times a day, but yeah. You're trying to stay cool, Lady Tea Times? Hot in Chicago burbs. I've heard there's some heat waves all over. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Stephanie Sanders. So happy to finally catch you. I'm glad you caught the live. Sorry that I'm not catching all the comments, you guys. I try to get to everybody, but I'll, you know, it'll come back around. That's good for Ruby. Have fun with your friends. Yeah, well, it's her friends. She gets to hang out with her friends. And I have something planned that I'm going to tell you about. Hi, Olive Tom. How are you doing? So what I was thinking, heat advisor. I want to check in how you guys are doing. Then I'll fill you into what I'm going to do while she's at her sleepover. Yeah. Hot in Michigan. Okay. You're about to mow the lawn, Fizzy, in 92. Whew. That sounds exhausting. I hope you have like an ice cold drink for when you're done. Mima's Beads. I don't usually say where I am. I mean, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'll say that. But that's about as much detail as I'll give. The nice thing about this area, it's a little warm at this point. It's a little humid by this time in the day. It tends to get a little humid, but it's not unbearable at all. A heat advisory in Michigan. Glad you're staying. Yeah, well, everybody that's in a heat advisory, I think there's a few. They're like all over the place. And please stay cool, you guys. Everybody that's in a heat advisory. Yeah, how's the reception? You said you're losing me. Is it the reception? How's the reception, you guys? Thanks for hitting the thumbs up button. Could you let me know in the chat how the reception is? 92 here plus heat index 102 Cincinnati. Wow. Whew. Yeah, that's very hot. It's good. It's good. Excellent. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, good reception. Alrighty, good. Good. Okay, well, keep me posted, because sometimes I don't see when it starts to mess up. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I have a few things, you guys. Should we talk about what I have planned? I want to give you an update on the stickers. Oh, thanks, Annie. Hi, you liked the stream? Awesome. Thanks for liking the stream. On your phone, it's good? Okay. You love the cold, chilly here in New Zealand. That sounds amazing, Kelly. Yeah, I love the cold too. I mean, compared to how it is in a lot of the US right now, I'm very grateful for what it is, but I wouldn't mind if it was even a little bit cooler. You love summers when you lived in Washington State. Yeah, it's a beautiful area, the Pacific Northwest for sure. Even along the coast, like yeah, it's predictably cool. I think it's not until you get to like LA or maybe a little bit north of LA that it starts to get really hot on the coast. You live on the California coast. I bet it's pretty cool there. Mima's beads. Yeah. Hi, stay tuned. Cold and rainy and lucky lady. Yes. Howdy from the California. It's chill on the coast, but inland. Yeah. It's all switching up. The weather seems like it's doing its own thing these days. Amanda and Junior Boy, you said hello. Rowan, how are you guys doing today? We're doing well. The dog and you are eating clementines. Your dog likes clementines, Nick? That's cool. Round the rink, you're in Central Florida. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of chats. I love it. It's like a bunch of friends coming and saying hello. And you know, I don't know if you've experienced like, you know, a celebration event, like maybe like a big birthday party or graduate where you see like a bunch of people and everybody wants to like come and say hi, and it's really exciting. But I'm sorry if I'm missing somebody. Yeah. Thank you, Piper. Yeah, this is one of my warmer weather summer hairdos. Yeah, this, or I like to wear it on top of my head too, but it gets like caught on the ceiling when I do that in the van. So this is like, it keeps it off my neck and just like out of my face. So yeah. You subbed a long time ago, even though Nomadic Introvert sent you over. Well, welcome. I'm glad you subbed. And yeah, that's awesome. She's got a great channel. She was going live on her new channel. It's called Elsewhere. So I've been hanging out over there live a lot of the day, and came over here. I wanted to hang out with you guys because this is our time, and yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, but she's got a Nomadic Introvert has her channel and has a new channel too. That's really fun, which is live streams. So it's called Elsewhere, if anybody is interested in checking that out. You said, hello, Rowan from Montreal. You love the channel. I love Montreal. Natalie. I would love to get to Montreal. I've been there twice. I'd love to get back there sometime. Yeah. Hi, David. How are you doing? How's it going, David? You said, hello, Rowan and Rubes. Yeah. You like my hair, Sherry? It's your first live. Welcome to the live, Mima's Beads. You love my glasses. It's giving Wise Owl. Thank you. Hey, Kita, good to see you. Wise Owl vibes. You guys want to know something super cool about these glasses? These glasses, yeah, Catherine, I was just over there hanging out and then came over here. Yeah, everything good, David? Getting ready for the heat tomorrow. Stay cool for sure. Yeah, I've heard there's heat waves in a lot of the places, and yeah. These glasses, when I'm in the sunlight, I've never had a pair like this before. They're reading glasses, but and I got them online, 1.75 prescription, but when they go in the sun, I think I'm sticking with these for a while. I know I go through a lot of glasses, but I think I'm sticking with these. 97 in New York. Whew, that's too hot. That's too hot. Heat wave in Georgia. I don't even hear the degrees, but I just hear heat wave and I'm like, and that's too hot. Yep. So that's part of the reason why I'm kind of staying put in the Pacific Northwest, or kind of going up and down the coast a little bit. But yeah, it's because I'm not really like drawn to go into the heat. So yeah. They are, Emily. You said my followers are the friendliest bunch. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, you really are. Heat index 100. Whoo, stay cool, Kita. I hope you stay cool. You like the wise the wise owl look with these? Oh, it's the TV that's skipping. Sometimes if you close out of the live and come back in, it can reset it, and it can help out. Georgia 98 feels like 104. But you know, in the middle of winter, sometimes we think about the summer days and we're like, oh, remember summer when you can like drink some lemonade and sit on the porch, and it gets light out. It stays light until like 9 o'clock and 9:30 at night. And maybe there's fireflies outside and thunderstorms come through and cool things down. and, you know, swimming weather, and I do that, you know, so those are the things to appreciate now, because we're in that time. We're in lemonade and sitting on the porch and going swimming weather. We're in that right now. So yeah, I think it's easy to be like, oh, I wish it was winter again, or oh, I wish it. I try to remember that. I try to remind myself that when I'm like, whew. I say that as I'm in, like, I think it's like high 60s today. So yeah, heat index 105 in Michigan. That sounds very hot. That sounds incredibly hot. Yeah. What did you miss? Oh wait, that's that you guys are talking. You guys are, it's moving quickly. It is. It's really moving quickly. Yep. Thanks, Kita. You said double tap to like the live. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I might ask a couple. I know David, I saw you in here. Yeah. I might recruit some mods, you guys. Some people that I'm very familiar with. I might recruit those people to be mods, to help me out, possibly, but I think we're good. We'll see. We'll see. Just giving you a heads up. All right, so the fruits are in season now. Yummy. Your second life, Deanna. Nice. Yeah. You feel like the Wicked Witch of the West. You're melting, right? You're melting. You're melting. I'm doing great keeping up with the chat. That's awesome. Yeah. So I do have a Patreon. And I've had a Patreon for about 1.5 years now. And so there's people that have been part of the Patreon. Those are kind of generally where I get my mods from, but there are a couple people here that I know. You love the what I eat in a day video. Nice. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, that was fun. Did you guys like seeing all that food? What I ate in a day? Your dogs? I'm sorry, I'm like all over. The chat is moving fast. Yeah. How do I slow chat down and allow people to chat after a certain time so people don't spam? I don't know how to do that, atheist black woman. I'm not sure how to do that. I don't know. Can I do it do I have to do it before the live, or can I do it during the live? What is Patreon? Patreon is, it's a smaller community. There's a link on my channel, and I've had it for about 1.5 years. It's a smaller community, and then it's like it's like $2 to $10. There's and it's extra content, and we just hang out. I go live. I went live there last night. I go live about once a week. We do fun stuff, and it's a chance to get to know people a little bit better in a different kind of smaller forum. And then I also started channel members. So Eileen is a member of those, and that's somewhere where I'll post photos. And I just asked today. I just got that started. So I probably won't go live on that, but I will do lives on Patreon. So yeah, but the members are really new. The Patreon I've had about over 1.5 years. So yeah, I'm happy you came across the live too, Eileen. Yeah. Oh, I never told you. So when I go outside, these guys, they turn into sunglasses. They turn into sunglasses when I'm outside. I think they're called progressives. Do you guys know progressives? Hi, Lynn. It all look good, the food, my healthy plant-based food. I've been sticking to that, and I'm feeling great. And like I said in the video, I'm doing it primarily for health reasons. You know, it just like the cholesterol number was creeping up a little bit. That's really it. So I was like, ooh, I did some research and I want to, you know, see what I can do. And then the other reason is that during the summer, stuff is just a little bit more shelf stable. Like when it's hot, and I don't, you know, I have the ability to refrigerate stuff, but it uses up my battery a lot. And then I have to like recharge it and stuff. So I conserve power as much as possible. And so I don't like using the cooler that I have. And I have a cooler. I have a refrigerator that plugs into my battery, and I have a cooler that I need ice for. The ice melts really quickly in the heat. The refrigerator uses my battery really quickly, and I just prefer to use shelf-stable food. So plant-based foods last longer. So Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that stuff though. It's not, I do like meat, but it feels good to take a break from it. And I was a vegetarian for 13 years. When I was 13, I stopped eating meat until I was 26. And I was vegan for a few of those years. So it's kind of fun to go back to cooking that way and remembering some of the recipes. Helen of Story said I look like a teenager with my hair and pigtails. Thanks. Yeah. I'm gonna scroll. I think I got behind a little bit. Oh yeah, the crumble. Yeah. Yeah, Patreon's fun. Yeah, David is a Patreon member. Annie P is a Patreon member. Do I buy strawberries much? You think I can do it on, sorry, I'm all over the place. I've been reading a lot of chats today. You think I can do it on a laptop? Okay, cool. I don't have that right now, but I'll remember that to check that out. It's strawberry season, guys. I do want to go strawberry picking. So, Annie, you asked, do I buy strawberries much? I like strawberries this time. I love picking strawberries. It's hard when you have really, really fresh strawberries, like a warm strawberry off of the strawberry plant outside. And then if you get them like off season in the store, sometimes they just don't taste quite the same. So I don't like habitually buy strawberries, but this time of year right now is strawberry season. So yeah, I do need to get some. You can't wait for the new plans and the news. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down just to make sure that I'm staying up. How's the dog? She's fine, Karis. Yep, she's having a few nights of a sleepover and I have something fun planned. Your glasses are progressive and it was the best invention. Yeah, yeah, it's really fun. And they, you know, you'll see them. I'll be wearing these. So you'll see them in the videos that they kind of like, change. Yeah. Progressive lenses. I know. I feel so fancy. 'Cause I always get like, just like reading glasses. I mean, they work. I'm at the point where I can't read very well without glasses. So I just need to have glasses around. Yeah, they're fun. Where did I get them from? I got them from, it's called Yes Glasses. There's a website called Yes Glasses. So I just looked up I always look up oversized reading glasses. Like I'm going for oversized reading glasses because I don't like to see the edge of the glasses in my peripheral vision if I can help it. If they're too small, it gets in the way. I don't know. And I'm just kind of a big person, you know, so I just think that they fit me. So I Googled oversized reading glasses, and that's usually where I start from in my glasses search. And this brought me to Yes Glasses, and so far I've been really happy with them. They took maybe 2.5 weeks to arrive, and I just put in my reading glass prescription and picked out that I wanted kind of like the brown lens. It was like brown or gray, and yeah. I have not mentioned my upcoming big plans yet. I'm not sure which upcoming, I have a few. I haven't, I'm not sure the one that you're thinking. I was gonna mention, so I have an idea that I'd like to do. Ruby is currently at a sleepover for a few nights, so I have something I'm gonna do that for content. And hi, Annie. You said you loved the last video. Can't wait for the cookbook. Right. Yeah. Where could I freeze ice packs? That's a thing with ice packs. People have said that before. Like, where would I, sorry, I'm like not finishing my own words. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. Just jumping around, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't be able to refreeze ice packs very easily. I don't have a freezer. I have a refrigerator, although I think it might go down to cool enough, actually. I think it does have a freezer setting, now that I think of it. Yeah. You were a vegetarian for a year and you couldn't take it. You were craving barbecue meat. Yeah, I love cooking. I love cooking chicken and steak and fish on the campfire, and portobello mushrooms and potatoes and corn and other stuff. But yeah, you want to try some tempeh now? You see some have gluten in it though. Yeah, just check the label. It's gotten really good these days. It'll say contains soy, wheat, dairy. I mean, it'll usually list potential allergens. The labels will, so you can just check. And things are also a lot better about on the front labeling. Even things that seem kind of silly. It'll be like, I don't know, something that like that naturally doesn't have gluten in it, and it'll be labeled gluten-free. Which, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's funny. There's a lot of that. Patreon member here. You are, Birdie. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Miss Talk. Yeah, it's elsewhere. Is Nomadic Introverts new channel. Thank you, Kita. Okay, I'm gonna try this, guys. Well, because there are no mods. I'm gonna make a couple people mods. Let's see, that I've known. There's some gorgeous strawberries in the stores right now. Yeah. Okay, wait, let's see. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Maybe I don't need to. Let me scroll down to the bottom so I can keep up. Okay. I think I'm gonna have a conversation on Patreon about that after. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, that could open a whole big conversation. So I have other things that I want to talk to you about it first. No, they weren't even made mods yet, Nick. Yeah. I know. See, I knew this. As soon as I put it out there, it's like it becomes the focus. And right now we're doing great. So it's it can easily become the topic of the live, and I that's just not what we're doing. Great. Like, so far it's all working out. So just know that I am kind of considering that, and I might reach out to a couple people. So yeah. Yeah. So that was one thing, my glasses. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go, I'm creating a DoorDash challenge for myself, and I'm wondering if you guys, I'm going to do a 3-day, I asked in Patreon last night actually, and it was between 1, 2, or 3 days, and it was kind of split between 2 or 3 days. I think I'm going to do a 3-day DoorDashing challenge, I think. And I'm wondering if you guys, and I was going to vlog it because I know a lot of you guys like the door dashing content, and it's kind of fun. It's fun for me while I'm dashing to bring you guys along. And I'm wondering if you guys would prefer if I did one long vlog of it or did it day by day. So it was like a 3-day series, like a 3-part series of the challenge. Like I did that maybe a year and a half ago when I was in Atlanta, and then I think I ended up in Florida. It was a 10-day challenge. So I'm not going to do the whole 10 days, but it will be a 3-day challenge. And so I'm going to ask you guys in here which you would prefer. Which would you prefer? One long vlog or 3 shorter vlogs? Okay, so it's going to be the DoorDash challenge. So I put the question in there. So it's going to be the DoorDash challenge, and I won't wait like a whole week in between them. I might do them a few days apart. I might even do them, I'm not sure yet, like the spacing of posting them. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. If I'm doing it as a series, I won't spread it out over 3 weeks. I'll do it fairly quickly. Or I could do one long vlog of the 3 days. So yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna get in, and I'm seeing you guys say day by day. I'm seeing that. So make sure there's a poll and put your answer in there, and I'll check it out in a little bit. Yeah, and meanwhile, while you guys are getting to the poll and answering that, I'm gonna check in with this question. It's from 11224. It says, "Hi Rowan, I'm considering doing Uber full-time. My brother does that and is totally fine, but what is your opinion?" Yeah, Uber is very similar to DoorDash, and I used to do that full time. I did Uber. I did a combination actually. Um, and you said you're considering doing that full time. Your brother does it and is totally fine, but what is my opinion? I say go for it, because so your brother does it, I've done it, and you're considering it. So I don't know if you have currently are doing another job. Maybe try Uber out on the weekends or whenever you're not working. Just kind of fill in with your free time to see if it's something you like before you, if you, I don't know what your situation, I don't know if you'd be quitting a job to do Uber full time. But maybe just try it out. Maybe even go along with your brother. If it's like Uber Eats, you can ride along and see if you like kind of the time in the car and all that. That'd be my advice. I'm gonna scroll down. It's about to be your birthday. Happy birthday, Kai. Am I saying your name right, or Key? You like a series? David, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now you're hanging out for DoorDash series? Nice. Yeah, I've got this. Thanks, David. Emily says, happy birthday. Is it Key or Kai? You're welcome. You'll watch either way, Faith. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You do both Uber and DoorDash at the same time? Nice. Hi, Gnome to Rome. It can be a wear and tear on your car, though. It can be, yeah. So that is something. If you're door dashing, it's important to know what you would do, or Uber, you know, have a savings for car repairs. Be prepared for that, or have, you know, a way that, because there is wear and tear, and you've got to keep up with your oil changes, the recommended maintenance on your car, and even then, stuff might happen. I mean, that's why I ended up moving from the Toyota Corolla to the Honda Pilot, because the engine blew, and I did have like 242,000 miles on it, but it was fine one day and then it wasn't. And it was maybe over a span of a few days, but it was the head gasket and something else that, like, so it can come up out of nowhere. So it's important to, you know, it can be hard to save, because if you're getting, you know, each order you're earning, so it's accumulating. It's easy to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna, you know, go out to eat or do this or do that, and until you can build up your savings, just like as disciplined as you can be, you know, don't spend the money that you're earning with DoorDash. Put it away, and so that you do have something in the case of if your car breaks down, you have a little emergency fund for that, for the wear and tear, because your car might just go. Like my Toyota Corolla did. So yeah. Am I gonna call it on the poll? I will. I'll open up the poll in a little bit. Yeah. You said exactly, that's what was an eye-opener for you doing it full-time. Yeah, the wear and tear. Oh, thank you, Pamela, Denise, PJ. Said, don't forget to give Rowan a thumbs up. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's 185 likes in here. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. There are 310 people in here. So if you're in here and enjoying the live, could you hit the thumbs up button? Thanks. I appreciate that. And Jody, thank you for the super chat. You said, hi, Rowan. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, too. Happy Sunday. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh, cooling blankets for dogs. Yeah. Somebody sent me one and I still have it. I just haven't used it. But yeah, somebody sent me one. Annie P, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Said hi, Rowan and everyone. Hi. Thanks. How are you doing? Yeah, the Patreon member. Do I go on camping sites sometimes? Sometimes. Yeah, I like to switch it up. Yep, sometimes I kind of go a few different places. I mean, I have kind of like a go-to list in my mind, and I've mentioned some of those things. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes campgrounds, sometimes national forests, sometimes stealth street parking, which could be more, sometimes it's stealth, sometimes it's just street parking, like you're allowed to park there, and you're allowed to stay in your car, so it's not stealth. But there's other times where you're like, it's, you know, I gotta be a little like sneakier. You want to thank every like I'll just say like maybe like apartment complex where I don't know anybody and I'm in guest parking. That's an example of like a sneakier situation. You want to thank every single prayer you lovely souls said for your son William after his scary seizure last night. You are awesome angels. Little Kimmy, thank you for checking back in with us. And I'm so glad to hear that William made it through his scary seizure last you know, like that was last live. And I remember that was going on. And thank you for coming back around and sharing the good news with us. Absolutely. Yeah. That just like warms up my heart. Yeah. Thank you. You're awesome too. And yeah, say hello to William from us, you know, pass on a hello, give him a hug. Darlene, you said, love all your chats, Rowan. Hugs to both you and Ruby. Hugs to you too, Darlene. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll. Let's see. So I have some other things. There's some questions. I wasn't that far behind. I thought I was more far behind. Do I ever tent camp anymore? I haven't in a while, but I still have my tent. So yeah, you know, yeah. MKS, you said, help me know God. I would just talk to God. Just try opening up, being open to a conversation with God and start there. Yeah, whatever that looks like for you, but don't feel shy or awkward or do, and just do it anyway. But I really think that it's a personal relationship. But that would be my advice. Yeah. So you guys, I have, do I like animals? I do. I love animals. Yeah. Yeah. Has anyone recognized me on the road? Yes. Yeah. One time I went out to eat and the person serving, I was like halfway through ordering and they recognized me. I was saying how spicy I wanted the soup. She had asked me how spicy I wanted the soup and I was waiting. I mean, I was like, and then she was like, she was like, you know, saying she recognized me. So that was kind of fun. And when I went kayaking, I think I mentioned this, I went kayaking in Anacortes and I brought the kayak back. I was recognized by the person that I brought the kayak back to. And there are a couple other times, but those are the ones, those were like the first couple of times, so they really stand out. And then I think sometimes it's possible that I get recognized and people don't say anything. Somebody walked by the van. Ruby was barking because she does that a lot of times. Like if people are close to the van, she'll be, you know, if she's in a particular mood where she's just kind of bored, like she'll do that. And they walked by and they said, hi, Ruby. And I was in the driver's seat. She was in the passenger seat. And I was like, oh my gosh. So Ruby was recognized too. Yeah. Hi, Kitty. You said hello from Olympia, Washington. Yeah. Kim, you said just talk. God will listen. Yep. Yeah. You're welcome, little Kimmy. Yeah. I do love animals. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, but I do love animals. That's kind of like, I don't know. I really love fish. Yeah. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple other things. So that was one thing. Oh, should we check in on the poll? Let's wrap this up first. Let's wrap up the, maybe they saw her name on the dashboard. No, because she's peeled off all the letters except for the U, and they were walking towards the van. And so the dashboard, I mean, and my windows are kind of tinted, but not the front. So yeah, no, I think they recognized the van, her, maybe me, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's probably me if they, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, she was barking. She wasn't trying to hide. Yeah. Hi, Texas girl. Rubes is a celebrity. Shoot, she can claim that. She can have that title, and I'll just be her helper. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at this. So you guys, mostly it says 65% would like 65% would like 3 shorter vlogs. And 1 long vlog is 35%. So yeah, it looks like the 3 shorter vlogs is the way to go. 65%. That's what I was kind of thinking. That would be kind of fun. And then it would be like, you know, it might be every other day that I would post them. I'm not sure of the timing because it's like going to be editing and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to end the poll. Thanks for your input, guys. Right, Ruby's a star. Have a great day, Fizzy. Off to mow. Stay cool. Hi, Tracy. Round the rink, you said my dog has his own Instagram and he has more followers than you do. Yeah, people. There's some animal lovers. I mean, I'm an animal lover. Yeah. Hi, Latanya. You said hi, Rowan and Rubes. Haven't been on the live in a minute. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here on the live now. Yeah. You're getting a lemon beagle puppy, 8 weeks old. What's a lemon beagle puppy? I've never. So is it like I know what a beagle puppy. I love beagles. I always thought, I love Ruby. Ruby's, yeah. She's my dog. Yeah. I will say that I had it in my mind that maybe I would stumble across a beagle because I was like, size-wise, that's like a good size, and I do love beagles. But I don't know what a lemon beagle is. I'm thinking it's maybe like the parts, like the brown parts. Maybe they're like more of a beige on a lemon beagle. I don't know. She can go home on July 9th. That's coming up. Congratulations, Lori. That's exciting. 3 short ones win. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys, for yeah. Thanks, guys, for giving your input in the yep, 3 short lives. I mean, and maybe they'll be longer. I don't know. I'll vlog my day. But sometimes it can be hard when the DoorDash gets going. Sometimes I'm in a flow and it's just working out, but then other times it's like I'll forget to keep vlogging, and so I just don't know how long they'll be. But I'll do the 3-day series, and yeah. Annie says Rowan has a great Patreon community. Come join us. We have a lot of fun. Yes, yeah, absolutely, Annie. It's true. Yeah. Linda D, the 70. You can watch them back to back. Linda D, wait, I love it. Yeah, it's like, okay, so here's an option for the 35% who wanted one long one. You can watch them back to back. How about this? I'll add it, so when I'll post the first one, and you guys will know now that it's a series. So I'll post the first one, then the second one will come out, and I will put them together. And I'll start a playlist, like the 3-day DoorDash challenge, and I'll make a playlist. And so, I should make a playlist of the 10-day challenge that I did a while back. And so then on the 3rd day, I'll post them all in a row. So you can just watch them from that way, like as a playlist. Does that sound good for you guys? I just have to remember to do that. Yeah. Did I think of doing forest therapy? Is that just like being in the forest as like a way to ease anxiety and connect with like nature and calm and things like that? That's what I think of when I hear the word forest therapy, and I do a lot of that. a lot. I mean, I'm in the woods a lot. I'm in nature a lot. It's weird for me to be inside too much. That's like one of the main things I love about this lifestyle. A van, there's a little more room, so I tend to spend a little more room than like when I was in my Honda, or especially like the Corolla. When I was in there, I spent a lot more time. I would cook a lot more outdoors. I would just spend a lot more time. Now I do my cooking indoors. That's why I like doing campfire cooking, because it gets me outside to cook. But I do a lot of time in the woods. Yeah. Oh. All right, so yeah. Was kind of noticing Ruby disappearing from the dash. What do you mean, Ruby disappearing from the dash. Yeah, I don't want to bring her with me door dashing. Hi, Lisa. Hi, John Evans. When camping during a severe thunderstorm, do I take precautions? It's been a while since I've been in a severe thunderstorm. And do I take precautions? Sorry, now I'm distracted because there was one comment in here. There's been two comments, so I'm considering the mod situation again. But so I'm answering Pamela, who's also a Patreon member. Do I take precautions? I'm not gonna, if I know there's a severe thunderstorm, if I know that there's one coming, I'll probably try to get out of it. Like, I'll probably try to drive away from it or go to a different area. Also, I wouldn't like go in the, I'd probably go near a building. Like, there was that storm and I went to the Love's parking lot because if I know it's a severe thunderstorm, I'm not gonna go in a heavily forested area because trees might fall. I did do, it was a year's, there's a video about it, and I had rented a hip camp spot, and it's when I was in the Corolla. So I was all excited because I had paid for a campsite and I wanted to use it. And I found out that there was gonna be a thunderstorm after I had booked the campsite, and they had a fire pit, and I just like, I'm gonna camp here anyway. I was like, it'll pass through. That thunderstorm was terrifying, and I was in the tent and it was around me. You could see the lightning. I mean, there's a vlog of it. It's called like tent camping in a thunderstorm. Yeah, it was scary. That was scary. So I didn't really take many precautions. I was like, nope, I was stubborn. I was like, I spent my $14 on this campsite and I'm gonna camp in the tent and use the fire pit. I didn't think the thunderstorm would be that bad. But yeah, these days, if I think it's a little safer in the van too. It feels like there's a little more room, and yeah, I probably just will make sure there's no trees around me. If you ever meet me in person, you may just start geeking out. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same, I think, in person. So feel free, you guys, if you see me when I'm in a store or wherever you see me, say, hi, Rowan. And that's all you got to do. And I'll be like, oh, hey. Yeah, I would love for you guys to say hi. The one thing I say is, like, if I'm in the van, please don't, like, come knocking. I did stay at a campground a while back, and the campground person was coming around to check, and she didn't even knock on the van. She just said, knock, knock, knock. And I was like, ah, like, Ruby started barking. I was like, whoa, hold on. Like, so it confirmed that, like, yeah, please don't come knocking. So, unless, you know, it might get ugly if that happens. But yeah. Xander needs to go bye-bye. I think he did, or they did, or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I am. Lemon Beagle has more white and cream. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi, Victoria Trombley. I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping up here. You missed the poll. You'd rather have a long one, Latanya. Okay, that's what it was. Oh no, wait, no, it's 3 days. But I'm gonna stack them into a playlist for the people that want to watch them. Yeah, we'll see you, Birdie. Yeah, 259 likes. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, right. Annie P. There's Annie P. and then Annie P2. I think Annie P2, you're a Patreon, I believe. Thank you, Latanya. I like it's easy. What's cool about this, I end up wearing it for like a few days because it's kind of easy just to redo it, because it just goes. But what's nice is it keeps it off my neck. So when it's the warmer weather, I like this hairstyle. Yeah. You made a delicious gluten-free pizza using frozen cauliflower. You made the crust, Liz? What'd you put in it? I'm so curious. What'd you put in the pizza crust? That sounds delicious. Thomas Veteran says, blessings to you and all in the chat. Blessings to you as well, Thomas. Nature is, yeah. I'm gonna scroll. I want to see how far behind I am, guys. Oh, not too far. You want help picking a movie, Cameron? Schoonover? Oh gosh. Maybe the chat, maybe you guys can help. Off the top of my head, I have a hard time naming songs. I could sing the whole song, but not know the name of it. That happens a lot, like, especially the tune. I can sing it all, but I don't know the name of it or who sings it. And same with movies. I can be like, oh, there was that one movie. That's not gonna help you out though. Like, you should check out that one movie. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Annie P. I know, it's so cool. It's like the two Annies. Yeah. A proud Patreon member. Absolutely. All right. YouTuber Olive Smith, living exactly like me. Tell us where she's staying. Any advice to explain? That's, I mean, it's personal preference, but yeah, I don't know, maybe just let her know that that's, you know, people make their own choices. Safety, sometimes people, I've been through stuff that I'm like, I've been through in situations where I did not feel safe, whatever the situation. There's a lot of different ways that not feeling safe can look. And that's not a nice place to be, like not feeling safe, like for whatever reason. And so for me, my safety is a very high priority, like feeling safe. And that includes a few things like knowing what I would do if this happened, knowing what I would do if that happened, having backup plans, that's all part of, for me, staying safe. But that's me. And there are other people like me that also share that same value of safety. But everybody's different. So yeah, I mean, other than kind of maybe share your view, and you know, it's people kind of do what they want, but yeah, I wouldn't, and I don't think that's safe. Yeah, pray everything is safe for her. And you know, and it's some of it's also, it's not to like entertain fear or be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, because I think that our minds are powerful. So it's also, I don't live life in fear, but because I don't live my life in fear because I feel safe, because I keep myself safe. Anything can happen at any time, like, right? Like really anything. Like I could have some medical emergency right now. Somebody could run into the car. There could be like, you know, who knows? We could go over the list of catastrophes that could happen in this moment right now unexpectedly. So I don't spend a lot of time thinking about that stuff. So I generally feel safe. So it's not like I'm like fearful, I'm living in fear. But I do think that there's also common sense and practicality. It's because I keep myself safe that I'm able to live without being in fear. So yeah. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it's age and experience. When I was in my 20s, I did things I'm not comfortable with now. A lot of them had alcohol involved in them, honestly. Some situations I got in, crazy. That's for like another story, another time. But there were plenty of situations where I really wasn't safe looking back, and I wasn't even thinking about that. But now that I'm more mature, I make different choices. I've been sober for years. I love my lifestyle, and also I'm just older, I'm smarter, I have different values, different priorities. Peace of mind and safety are like so important to me. because I've experienced what life is like without those things. So, she might get there, you know? Some of it might be, you know, just age and experience and part of her growth too. Yeah. Your family used to storm watch and rode out several thunderstorms and a couple close tornadoes in your Land Cruiser. See, that's fun. See, I think talking about fear and safety and stuff, like I do think it would be kind of fun to do some of that. That's not particularly safe, but if I ever got too far out of where I felt like safe in something like that, or yeah, it's all a balance. It's knowing ourselves, knowing our limits, knowing our comfort zones. And those things can change as we age and grow, and yeah. So many Annie P's. I think there's just two. Oh, it's movies. You guys are putting some movies in the chat. I probably missed it. So that was like, you guys, yeah, the movie thing. Hopefully you guys worked that out. I was going on a whole monologue there for a minute about safety. So I missed all the, and there's a birthday, somebody's birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Becky. And you hate it when you want to watch a movie from 35 years ago and you have to rent it. I know, and sometimes those movies are like really hard to find too. It's like they should be really easy to find. It's like been around for a long time, but yeah. Thank you, Michelle. You think my glasses are too big? I don't think they're too big, Alex, and I'm wearing them. So I'm happy with them. Yeah. I know. Rude, Alex. Well, it's his opinion, or her. I don't, yeah. Where's Rubster? Rubsters. I know. Look at the empty bed. Oh, but look at what's there. Do you guys know what that is? Do you guys know what that is? That's kind of fun. Hey, now let's not be rude to Alex. You love my glasses and my necklace. Thank you. I love this too. Somebody asked about this. This is a swan. I got this off of Etsy while I was in Ireland. When I was in Ireland, I was like, I think I would like a necklace that's a swan and that's brass. And I looked it up and I found it. And the artist happened to be in Ireland. And I was like, oh my gosh, definitely. Yeah. So that I was like, I ordered it to go to my P.O. box. So when I got back, I was able to pick it up. So yeah, it was like a souvenir from Ireland that I got myself. That was waiting for me when I got back. Let's see, what? Oh, Alex. I'll take care of Alex. Yeah. I just walked him to the door. Alex has left the building. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where's the Honda? Oh, a Pilot. I have a Honda Pilot. I'm not going to say where the Honda Pilot is because that's part of keeping myself and my belongings that I have safe. So I'm not going to say where I keep it when I'm not driving it, but there's a lot of options for long-term parking. I mean, that's really what you're looking for if you do this lifestyle with 2 vehicles. You're looking for long-term parking. So yeah. And then when I use the Honda, like to DoorDash, I'll switch out the van with the Honda. So it is a little more work, you know, to manage too, but not a ton of work to balance it. Yeah. PJ, Pamela Denise, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You said you left your hip camp site early this weekend. Storms. Yeah, see, I didn't do that in that thunderstorm, but it was scary and I made it through. I'm glad you're safe. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. Langy D, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Woohoo! I saw them come up on the bottom. I haven't, I think there's 3, so I'm gonna scroll through. Thank you so much, Langy D. Thank you. I'm gonna scroll through. Thank you. There's another one, and this one is, oh, I like this one. I don't think I've ever seen that, where it's like, here, see if I can do the, wait. Thank you, Langy D. That's fun. And I think there's this one. Thank you, Langy D. What's this? Oh, this is fun. Oh, I can't do that one. That one, it's a pear, I think. The pear's on a rocket. I can't do that one. We'll do this one again. Where's Ruby right now? She would be having so much fun with that. Thank you very much for the super chats. I appreciate it. Yeah. Langy, thank you. Well, Eva, that's a bit of an exaggeration. 49, well, actually that's 4,900 times. Langy D is very generous. I think that's why. Whoa, that one popped up. Langy D, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. We'll do this one again. Thank you so much. Langy D is very generous. Yeah, thank you. It's appreciated. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. It was a very generous super chats, and they're very appreciated. Thank you. That was fun. Let me take a moment to you know, reassess my, or what is, I don't know the word, reset myself. That was, woo! I'm reading Liz Cummings' comment. It says, for the cauliflower pizza, make sure to squeeze out all the water, bake it, then put it on the toppings, cheese and veggies. So is it just cauliflower? I might have missed. I scrolled through a bunch of comments. So yeah, is it just cauliflower? You squeeze it out, or do you put other things in there? Yeah, thank you. That was a good super chat. Ruby's at a sleepover for a few days. And so I'm going to be doing some door dashing. Yeah, she loves it. You know, it's nice for us to have the break for a little bit. It's good. It's part of, I think, her well-being, to be able to be outside all day, every now and then, and also to play with dog friends. So that's something I've always done, is found, sometimes it's, you know, there's there's the different apps. There's like the WAG app, the Rover app. There are doggy daycares all over the country. So those are some options that she's done her whole life. And so I like to keep that up. That's just part of it. I'd never had a dog go to something like that before. And shortly after I got Ruby, is when my mom was ill. So I needed to be all day with my mom. And so I found out about, there are places that dogs go to hang out all day that are fun, like doggy preschool. And, so she's used to it. She's done that her whole life. And when she was younger, it wasn't like a sleepover type thing, but she's older now. It's fun. I mean, she knows, she learns the dogs there, becomes friends. And yeah, she's got that. So that's where she is. She's having fun. And then when we reunite, it's like always like such a sweet time too. We're just like, ah. Yeah, so that's cool. And I'm going to use the time to DoorDash and set a DoorDash goal for myself. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't have Ruby, so I'm gonna be able to do long days of DoorDashing. And I'm gonna take you guys along, and I'm going to do a 3-part series. So I asked if you wanted one long vlog, or yeah, so that's kind of where things are at. Yeah. Right, Langy D is on fire. Absolutely. Amazing support, yeah. No, Kevin, I think it's important to have like different regions. So depending on where I am, like there's different, you said the same sleepover when I went, no. So there's a couple, I have like 3 places in different parts of the country that are trusted places. And the way I do it is I start out slowly and kind of develop a, I see how Ruby is with, you know, so I have I have 3 different trusted places that I can leave her if I need to leave her for a overnight. It's not the same place as when I went to Scotland, but it is a place that I've built connections with and that I trust. So yeah, Ruby's well taken care of. I mean, Ruby means the world to me, and I would never, I'm doing, you know, I really put her well-being at all times. I care. I want her to be doing well. I want her to be happy and healthy, because I would be devastated if anything ever happened to her, you know, health-wise or even just like trauma-wise. I don't want that for her. I want her to be well and healthy and thriving. So, yeah, and I think you guys know that. Which means that sometimes we have a little space, and she gets to go do fun stuff and I get to go do stuff, and yeah, it's part of our life together and our commitment to each other. You know, I think space is important in all partnerships. Yeah. Good night, Mano. It is. It's good for Ruby's socialization. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because it's very good. And I find actually she's a little more chill when she comes back. Like, she can get protective of the van. And I think that it's a way to kind of like defuse some of that. Because if she only ever spends time in the van, she's going to get very protective of this van. And so already she's very, this is her home, you know, and it's small. It's not, it's, I'm sure you guys understand the pet owners, the dogs, you know, that's like that's their turf. So, but I think it's good for her. It's good for her socialization. It's good for her to be around, you know, other dogs, other people, all that. Yeah. So good night, Michelle. Yeah. I'm going to scroll down. I want to make sure I didn't get too far behind. I'm going to scroll. Hi guys, I'm missing some comments. I want to make sure I'm not too far behind though. I'm going to read these. There's a couple here that I saw. Latanya Hughes, you pray for success on my YouTube channel and whatever other avenues or whatever other things you personally desire in your life and your future. Rowan, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, thank you. Huge success on the YouTube channel and whatever other avenues and whatever other things you personally desire. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said I didn't come to Liverpool, House Bells. No, I wasn't. I don't actually know. Is that in England? Is Liverpool? I didn't spend too long in England. I would love to get back to that area though. Spent a little bit in England, Scotland. I was really focused on Ireland. I mean, I really wanted to get to Ireland because of just family, you know, family history, like way before, from a while ago, but my mom's side of the family, I wanted to go. Actually both sides, but my mom's mom, her family, and it's just, I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I've always just felt connected, so that was my focus. And I'll go back. I want to spend longer in Ireland. I loved it, and when I'm there, hopefully I'll have some time to check out England a little longer, and definitely Scotland. There's things I want to do in Scotland, so yeah. You said 358 watching, 312 likes. Awesome. Yeah, it's 325 now. 325 likes. Woohoo! Hello, Lady J. How are you doing? Good to see you. You know I love Ruby. Yeah, Kevin, I know you love Ruby. You're like, I know you love Ruby. I can always see in your comments, and you're always showing up on her channel. Ruby has a channel. And thanks for understanding that, you know, it's Tuesdays is when she posts, but it's not every single Tuesday. It's kind of like, and I'm going to be doing the DoorDash challenge. And so, yeah, so this Tuesday there won't be things, but, you know, when I can help her out with getting videos, but there are quite a few, so you can check them out. And I know, Kevin, I know you love Ruby because you always, you know, comment right away and just, yeah, I know. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Langy. Awesome. My care for Ruby shines through on every video. Thank you, the Upcycled Shed. Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I love her. things that, you know, I feel that way about kids too, like things that I've chosen to take responsibility for. I take that seriously. Yeah. Yep. Hard to DoorDash. Is it hard to DoorDash in different states? Um, um, Sorry, now I'm so distracted all of a sudden, because space is important for all God's creatures. Absolutely. It is. It is. Is it hard to door? No, because you can just go, you can just go over the lines, like you can just go online anywhere. Sorry, that's a long question. I want to scroll down here because, yeah, let's see. Langy D, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Langy D. You are very generous, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for these generous super chats. Yeah. Hi, everywhere she goes. Wait, isn't that a song? Everywhere she... I'm way off key with that. Hi, Brenda. You love watching videos and Ruby rocks. Yeah. Angela, you said we love her too and we love you too. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes I can tell, you know, it's good for me to have a little bit of space too. Like sometimes the space can get small. I'll just say that. This, you know, I think it's a lot. I think it's a van, and it can get small. So I think it's good for her and good for me. And then we just have nothing but appreciation for each other's company when we see each other again. Yeah. Who's Alex? Oh, there was somebody in the chat earlier, and I timed them out. Yeah. They said something about my glasses being too big, and that's fine. I mean, they are big, but so am I. So I think they fit. Yeah. Olive Tom says, Langy D, thank you. Bless your heart. Rowan deserves it all. Oh, and thank you, Olive Tom. Thank you. Oh. Round the Rink said you'd walk through fire for your dog. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cauliflower, Liz, you're coming back with the cauliflower pizza recipe. Here we go. Add 2 eggs, 1/4 cup nutritional yeast, quarter teaspoon. I'm going to screenshot that. Let's see. I'm going to come back to that later. But I will read it out loud for anybody watching the replay. For cauliflower pizza, add 2 eggs, 1/4 cup nutritional yeast, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup cornstarch or tapioca starch. And so you mix that all together. You press the water out, right? And do you pre-cook it? I guess that. And thank you for sharing this recipe. R, you said, hi, I came from Nomi's channel. Hi, R, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. She's got a wonderful channel, Nomadic Introvert. Yeah, so if you guys go check it out if you haven't already. She's got an awesome channel, and she actually has a new channel where she live streams. It's just chill, hanging out. It's called Elsewhere. So yeah, welcome here, R. Thanks for coming and checking out my channel. I appreciate it. You just liked the video. Warm smile for you too. Thank you. Everyone take a second and find the like. Yeah, thanks, warm smile for you. I think if you double tap on the phone screen, I don't know if it's different on like a TV or a computer, but yeah. Shout out to Langy D for supporting Rowan's channel. Absolutely. Waving from Nova Scotia, Canada, says Sandy Drew. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Langy D. Yeah, absolutely. Or you said, do I braid my own hair? Your mom braids yours like that. I do. Yep, I do braid my own hair. And I like this hairstyle. It keeps it, well, also because I have my bangs. Remember, like the bangs are really short, and now they're about like here. So this is a way to get them off my forehead and then off my neck. So when it's not too warm, but it does start to get a little warm in the van, and it's just easy. You know, it's easy. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to just like cut my hair, and it's a way to like feel like I get a break from. The other way I like in the summer is on top of my head, but I can't really wear that in the van as much because it bumps. So maybe when I have the home on wheels, I can stand up in. Although I don't know if how much room there will be. Do you guys want to see my violin? I was going to show you. Do you want to see my violin? Yeah, you guys are awesome. Everywhere she goes. That is a song, I just can't remember it. Oh, there she goes. There she goes again. Tammy, thank you. Yes. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That was very satisfying. Special K, you said, how long do I plan on being a nomad? As long as I can. At some point, you know, at some point I would like to have some sort of home base. But right now I made a decision. It was like, and I'm getting this big upgrade to a home on wheels. And so the wheels part is so that I can keep traveling and keep living this lifestyle. And I really enjoy seeing different places. And yeah, there's a lot of places I want to explore still. And I love it. Ruby has grown up living in a van. She's comfortable with it. And I just feel like I did some travel, and then, you know, with my mom and stuff, that it was kind of a hard year last year, and there was some unexpected family health stuff that came up, and so I wasn't able to travel as much or in the way that I was planning to, and so I want to do that. But I also know that I'm getting older, and I want to think kind of long term, you know, so that includes like some place to just go park my home on wheels, but that's kind of where I'm at now. Like at some point I'll find some place to just park my home on wheels, my new home on wheels. That's my plan, but that's like, right now I'm just waiting for the home on wheels, and then I'm gonna be moving and exploring and bringing you guys along, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't have an exact timeline. I hope I can always, and it might be like a seasonal travel kind of a thing. You know, it might become that at some point where I spend like, you know, winters kind of hunkering down by a wood stove and crocheting and cooking soups on the wood stove. Like I could see getting really into that, or like being somewhere for a summer where I could have a garden and like grow stuff and then bring it on the road with me during the winter. I'm not sure about like the logistics yet, but I do think that's kind of like eventually I'm gonna get there. When I first did van life, when I first was planning, and actually I wasn't even doing it yet, but I got into it because I wanted to buy land as quickly as possible, because I wanted some place that I felt like I had some stability, and I don't feel that need as much. Life's evolved, things have evolved. I didn't expect my channel to grow, and so now I have I have opportunities that I didn't have when I was first planning to get into van life. And so those new opportunities, I want to keep traveling. I'm not in such a hurry to just, you know, like go live by myself off some land and just like that's my life for the rest of. I want to do that, but I also can do other things as well. So yeah, I was kind of in desperation mode when I first started. It was like a survival thing. Like, I'm gonna go live off the land as quickly as possible in some place that nobody can tell me to leave. That was kind of like where I was going from, and here's how I'm gonna get there. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. You said you love seeing the travels through Ruby's eyes. Yeah, it's fun to do those videos. Yeah. Olive Tom, you said every time you watch the vlogs or lives, you talk about living in vans or how you do things living in a van. Your desire for van life grows even more stronger. Thank you for this. You are so welcome, Olive Tom. I'm really, I hope I'm able, it means a lot. I just said like 4 things and didn't finish any of them, but it means a lot when I'm able to be an inspiration, when I hear that. I hope I'm able to accurately show and address the challenges, because it's definitely, there's sacrifices. There's things that are easier in like a sticks and bricks, and there's things that are easier in a van, and it's just kind of getting to know those things. So But I'm really happy if there's people that have any interest at all in maybe this lifestyle, maybe it's crossed their mind, even maybe earlier on in their life, and they're like, maybe someday I'd like to try out van life. If I'm able to help kind of open those doors for people, that means a lot. Yeah. You really love the green glasses. Yeah. The nice thing about these though is that they turn into sunglasses when I go outside in the sun. So I'll probably be sticking with these for a while, but I don't get rid of glasses. Like now that I need reading glasses to be able to see, I hold on to glasses, and it's hard for me to let go of like an unscratched pair of glasses that are my prescription. So I have like in this drawer right here, there's like 4 pairs in the back of the drawer, because I'm always like, I don't want to be stuck where I can't see. Like if I lost these, or if they got scratched, or I sat on them and they broke. So those green glasses could come back. Yeah. You guys, I probably will be getting off the live in a little bit. Maybe 10 or 15 more minutes. Just giving you a heads up. I'm in about 10-15 minutes I'll be getting off the live. But I'm really enjoying hanging out with you guys. Langy D, you said I should get a PayPal account and link it in case anyone wants to give a large donation, because YouTube takes so much of it. Yeah, Langy D, yeah, you're right, and you know what though, you did your super chats anyway, and thank you so much. And I appreciate YouTube for having this opportunity to hang out with you guys in this forum and your platform. So, you know, thank you for being generous. Even though you know that it doesn't all go to me, you're still so generous, and I appreciate that. And yeah, that is why I do have my Cash App link in there, and I do have, I did a PayPal account for my website. I have a website, and so I have a business PayPal account, and so I think I can link that. I'm not sure, but I might link that as well, so that'll be in the links. Yeah, I think I can link a business PayPal, I think. But I had to set that up for my website. So yeah. Grammy E says, hi, Rowan, Ruby, and net family, internet family. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Catherine. Your pup passed 11/21/23. Yeah. You're welcome, Kevin. You said, thank you, Rowan. Have fun dashing. Make a lot of money. Well, that's the goal. That's the goal. I'll bring you guys along. Yeah. I'll have fun, I think. I'll bring you guys along. Yeah. And I know that then when, you know, I know. Yeah. 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 You're welcome. Yep. Oh, that'd be cool. Nick OG said, I wish I could send you my family picture I took yesterday at Lake Michigan of you and your 2 doggies. Yeah. Could I do a tutorial for braiding like that? I mean, I guess I sped it up. It was in the last video on my channel. I showed, and I did speed it up, so it probably wasn't, it probably wasn't any sort of tutorial, but I did, yeah. A little Kimmy. Right. I know, the heat. You're talking about the heat, right? And wanting to have the hair off my neck. You said, wait till menopause hits. Well, yeah. You said it was a violin. I'm going to show you guys the violin. Yeah, the violin. You want to see the violin? This is kind of cool. So I do have a video. I did show this. I do have a video with this. And this is my violin that I had when, and this was from, so I played the violin for years in high school. So this was the violin I had from 6th grade until 12th grade. I rented one for a year because I think, you know, my folks were like, let's like see. So I rented one for a year, and they're like, if you stick with it, then maybe we'll get you one. And I got this one at a used violin sale in 6th grade, and I've kept track of it. And but what's happened is, so a few years back, my mom actually gave it to me. She had it And it just needs, well, here, I'll show you guys as I'm opening it up. It needs to be fixed up because it's so old, and it's so this is my violin. It's in a video. But yeah, it needs to be, the hairs need to be redone. See, like this thing is coming off. So I'm gonna take it to a place that's supposed, anyway, yeah, I could go down a rabbit hole here. And some of the pegs are stuck, but I did play it a little bit in the video. So yeah, that's exciting. And hopefully once I get it fixed up, I can fiddle around with it. I want to get into some Irish fiddling. I did mostly like orchestra music and a little bit of like bluegrass at one point. But I want to get into Irish fiddling. So I have that over here. I was going to show you that. That's the violin. And then I have something else I want to show. I want to show you. The violin's your favorite instrument? I love it. It's fun. It took a while to like get it to be able to sound okay. And so I don't have high expectations. It might take me a while to like get comfortable with it again, but yeah. You play the viola? I love the viola. I love the viola. Yeah, so that's the violin. Oh, yeah. There she goes. There she goes again. Maybe we can start a band, you guys. I don't know how we do that. That would be fun though, because Nick, you said you play the tenor saxophone. I'm gonna scroll down. I think I'm a little bit behind. I hit the high notes, perfect. Samuel Culper, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm scrolling down. I got way behind, which is good. It means I was doing a lot of talking and sharing, and but I don't like missing your comments. I'm sorry. But MG Traveler says, "Hi Rowan, I hope you're great. You were in New England. Thought of me. Thank you. Yeah. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Langy D, thank you." More super chats. You are a rock star. So generous. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, Kimberly. Wow. Yeah. David, thank you so much. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Oh yeah. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Irish fiddling, yeah, I want to get into it. There's I watched somebody on YouTube. I don't remember the name of the channel. It's just this older gentleman, and he's from Ireland, and it's just him, and he'll say like what the name of the song is. He'll like put that in, and he just plays it, and then sometimes he'll play it slowly, and I want to learn some of those songs. Yeah, I'd love to learn that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah. You play the harmonica? That's a fun instrument. And then I have like a little travel size guitar thing, and I have my ukulele. So my new home on wheels, I'll be able to have them all in one place. That's the goal. There she goes. And maybe when I have the guitar, I'll do a little singing. There she goes again. I don't like your comments or questions, Catherine. Oh, I think I was just, there's a lot of them. So if I missed them, it's not intentional. Sometimes I kind of like jump around. Feel free to ask it again, Catherine. Yeah, but I didn't even see it. So it's not that I don't like it. Yeah. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't know what it was. So, I mean, but I think there's a lot of comments and they're moving pretty quickly. Yeah. You'll play the drums, Victoria? Nice. Yeah, we need a drum player. Like, doo-doo-doo. I always thought that would be so cool. I'm doo-doo-doo, ching, like. Oh, you said now imagine him. Well, it's in the link. Yeah, it's in the link, Nick. Good night, Annie P. You said good night, Rowan and friends. Good night. Have a good night. You played the cello, David? That's so cool. That's awesome. Good night, Lady J. Okay, one last thing before I go. One last thing I want to show you guys. I'm gonna put these up. Tell me what you think. You guys are I found these and I've started asking them. Sorry, I was reading this comment. Yeah. All these comments. I'm loving the comments. I'm loving our chat, but I do want to show you. I'm switching gears a little bit because remember I showed you stickers last week. I know, I'm on a roll. A drum roll. Ching! Yeah. I know, very generous. So I found the, you guys want to see the ruby stickers? And they're going up. They're going up on the website. I'm trying to figure out how to like make everything. You want to get on Wendy? Thank you so much. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for the super chat. You said I want to get in on this. Thank you. I appreciate that, Wendy. You guys are very generous and yeah, you're awesome. Thank you. Hey, Kimberly. Kimberly showed up. She popped up. She said, I want a sticker. Kimberly's here. She wants a sticker. Yeah. You want temporary tattoos? Totally. Yeah. What do you guys think? I was putting these up. I would like to figure out how to get these Ching! I'm trying to figure out how to get these. Hold on. I can do better than that. I'm all over the place, but yeah. Watch this, guys. Watch this for the stickers. Oh, wait. No, I was trying to make the that was anticlimactic. Anyway, we'll do the drum roller for the stickers. Okay. I don't know which one to show you first. They're both so cute. I'm so excited, you guys. The only thing is these stickers are a lot smaller, but look at how cute these are. Okay. Ah! Oh, my nails are dirty. I have to cut my fingernails. They get dirt under them really easily when they're the least bit long. Do you guys like that? Do you see the ruby sticker? Look at our ruby doos. Look at that rubes. They're not that big. They're not as big as I thought. I'm trying to think of something for like reference, like a pencil, or they're not as big as I thought. But they are nice. They're vinyl. But yeah, so there should be like waterproof and everything. And then here's the other one. You guys like those? I might reorder those and make them larger, see, they're not that big, but maybe that works for some people. You guys like those? This one, I know with her arm. She's like, aw. I know, I was so excited about those. So sweet. Yeah. So yeah, those are gonna go up on the website. I'm just slow. I'm slow with stuff. I have a lot of things I'm juggling, and it's like cooking multiple, for anybody who's cooked multiple things at once, where it's like work a little bit on that, okay, let it simmer, work a little bit on that, let it simmer, or planting a garden where it's like over here plant the seeds, now I'm gonna water this, now I'm gonna weed these. That's what life feels like. So yeah, here's the other one. I think I showed you this the other day. So that's also, those are going up on the website. Yeah, so you guys like those? And a blog. I need to do another blog. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. The blog, the stickers, and I'm gonna do another blog pretty soon. Yeah. Another blog post, just kind of checking in. I like to do them seasonally, and I was actually on the website starting that earlier today, and it said 7 weeks ago is when I did the other post. So it's coming up on if it's a seasonal thing. That's like, yeah. So in the next like week or so, maybe I'll do another blog post on the website. Yeah. Now you want one of those stickers? Yeah, you like the last one. I know the first ones you have to know. You have to know who this is. Well, you don't have to. It could just be any dog, but like it doesn't have any information. It's just if you know, you know. Right? Like if you know, you know. And same with this. If you know, you know. If you see, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's Ruby. But if this one, it has the, you know, this is like all about like channel support and just, yeah. So yeah, they're not up there quite yet. And then also for some reason the t-shirts said they were all out of stock. I do have a bunch of t-shirts, so I went back and I changed it to say that there was one of each. So I'm gonna look through. I have to count the shirts that I have and update it on the website. So yeah, if you've been on the website recently and it says that the t-shirts are out of stock, it's not true, but I have to update with like how many there are. So yeah, that's another thing over during this time. I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, Kimberly, thanks for putting the website in there. Yeah, it's justrowan.com. Yep. You love the stickers? Yeah. Oh, I know, a t-shirt. Totally. That's a good idea. Do you guys like that idea? Angela was saying to make this one into a t-shirt. That'd be cool, right? Like a t-shirt or a hat. Makes me miss Ruby a bit. Yeah. Yeah, the website is justrowan.com. Yep. Justrowan.com. Yeah, she's modeling. She's probably in a movie or commercial. Right? Yeah. I know, the Ruby stickers are awesome. David, thank you so much. You guys are yeah, like amazing rock stars. I'm blown away by the support. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I really am blown away by the support today. And I appreciate it. Thank you. A hat, a keychain. She's at a sleepover for a couple days, and I'm going to be doing a DoorDash challenge. Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, thank you, David. A little more to add to the amazing night. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Right now I have a tote bag. I have 2 or 3 different sweatshirts. There's one design on 2 of them, and then there's another one. So 3 different types of sweatshirts, and then I have t-shirts as well. And every 2 weeks I ship. So I'm going to be shipping tomorrow. I have a couple orders to ship out tomorrow, and then it'll be another 2 weeks before I do another shipment. So yeah, but these were fun. I've had these for a little bit. They were under the bed and kind of like tucked away. So I found them, and then I put the Ruby stickers aside, and then I forgot where I had put them aside to. So now they're all in one bag. All the stickers are in one place. So now it's a good time to put them up on the website. Yeah. So I am going to head out. Hi, Air Bear. Yeah, Linda D, you said have a lovely rest of your day, fellow Rowan and Ruby friends. You too, Rowan. You too, Linda D. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. I'm gonna head out. You said you hope I meet my goal for the DoorDash challenge, Lady J. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Everywhere she goes. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just want to sing the song every time I see the name. There she goes. There she goes again. Yeah. Yeah, have a wonderful night, everybody. Yeah, have a wonderful night. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. Yeah, everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys soon. I'll see you for the DoorDash challenge, probably. That's what's happening next. The next content that'll come up are the DoorDash, and I'll do the DoorDash series. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. This was a really fun live. I appreciate all of you guys. And Thank you so much for the generous super chats. You guys blew me away tonight with the super chats. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind comments and the support and just spending time. Thank you for being a part of this community, all of you guys. Thank you, Kimberly, for being in here and being a mod. Most of the live we didn't have any moderators, and we really didn't have that many trolls, and so you guys are awesome. I mean, I'm so proud of our community that we have here, and it's awesome. Yeah, so I hope everybody takes the fun vibes in. Oh, no problem at all. It's okay, Kimberly. It's a lot. Yeah, so I appreciate you being here now just so we can say hi. And you just got back, Hita? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll see you on the Elsewhere Live. Maybe I'll see you on the Elsewhere Live in a little bit. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do a little downtime, but then yeah, maybe I'll see you soon. So you guys are wonderful. I could go on and on. I really could. I'm like, I'm ending the live. Bye guys. And then like, nope, let's talk for 20 minutes about how amazing all of you are. Yeah. 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 Autocorrect. Yeah. Yep. So you guys are wonderful. I really am very grateful for our community that we have here. Yeah. And I hope everybody's feeling the love and just you know, having a wonderful night. And yeah, even though people might be alone, you know, by themselves, we're not alone. We have each other. We can hang out. We're just, you know, we have our community here. So I appreciate you guys. All right, bye.